if you've caught any of my TikTok lives, any of my Get Ready With Me, you know I use e.l.f. on a regular basis. I received some new stuff yesterday. I got their Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum. I got a daily moisturizer, an eyeshadow, a lip pencil, a blush, and a new lip gloss. So we're going to do our makeup with our normal e.l.f. routine as our primer, our base, our concealer, our contour, the whole 9 yards. And then we're going to incorporate this new stuff and we're going to give it an honest review. Keep in mind, e.l.f. is one of my favorite products, so we're going to give it an honest review. I'm going to start off by putting on a little bit of the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm. I like to let this sit in my lips first while I do everything else. I'm going to put a little bit on here just to hydrate our lips. I did wash my face a little bit ago. We're going to put on the e.l.f. Daily Moisturizer, and then we're going to do this Lash and Brow Serum. Now, I am a teenager of the 90s, so pretty thin brows. That's probably going to be the only thing that, besides my mascara, that won't be e.l.f. in my makeup today. Mainly because I use $1 billion brows. One of my favorites. It's just how I like it. We're going to go in and put the lash serum, though, on as well. Please make sure when putting any of this stuff on that you make sure that you are putting it on a clean base, that your eyes are clean, that you are making sure that you are paying attention to any reactions. If you do have any reactions, stop immediately, contact your doctor. Putting anything like this on your eyes can kind of be a little risky sometimes, but e.l.f.'s a very good brand, and a lot of their stuff is tried and tested and for more of the sensitive skin. So we just put that on. We put on our daily moisturizer. Now I'm going to put on the e.l.f. eyeliner, and then we're going to get into the primer and everything else. I am one of those girls that puts my eyeliner on first. I know that I don't have to. I know it could be the other way around. I know that most people don't. I don't like to pull my eyelids up to put it on my tight line and waterline after. I don't want to ruin my eyeshadow. Before I do anything else, we're going to put on the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Triple Bounce Serum. Absolutely love this stuff. Use it every day. My face is already getting sticky. This stuff, I use it every day. I love it. It's some of my favorite stuff. It definitely makes my face feel hydrated and full of life. I'm an older lady, believe it or not. I'm 38 and I need to have a little bit of more oomph back in my skin. Now we're going to use the Power Grip primer. This stuff is a 100% dupe of the Milk Primer. It cannot convince me otherwise. It's another one of my favorites. My next step that I like to do is use the Hydrating Camo Concealer as a spot concealer. In all my years of doing makeup, spot concealing is extremely important. You put this down first after you put your primer and serum on, and it will help cover any spots, any scars, any acne. It's just my favorite thing. I'm going to do my brows off camera, but this is $1 Billion Brows in the color Raven because it matches the black in my hair. I know people get all sorts of... Listen, your brows are cousins. They're not twin sisters. They don't have to look exactly the same. Wear what makes you happy. Don't worry about anybody else. Do the brow trend that you want to do. Okay, now that I'm back, we're going to be using the e.l.f. eyeshadow in Fine as Fleck. It is a glitter eyeshadow. Let's see. It's very, very light. You can barely see it. I don't know if you can see a little bit of that there. Very, very light. So I did already put my primer down. I tend to use, ironically, I tend to use their Camo Concealer as a primer. I'm currently using the shade Fair. So we're going to go in just with a brush. And we're going to pack this all in there really nice. Oh, I like this. I like this. Not a whole lot. It's just a little. But I like the shimmer on things. I like having a glitter in my eyeshadow. If you've joined any of my TikTok lives when I'm doing my get ready with me for stream, you know I always use glitter. Oh yes, I like this. Like this a lot. I like this a lot. Only thing I would say is I would like to see it be a little bit more heavy pigmented, but I do like how light and glimmery it is. Now we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is color Fair, and this is number 0. I do have kind of a couple of different of these shades. This is probably one of my favorite light foundations. I like how light and airy it is. It doesn't make me feel like I have too much on, but yet still gives me the coverage that I am personally looking for. And I'm just using a damp blending sponge to blend this all out. Now I'm going to go in with their liquid camo concealer, their bronzer and contour. Sorry. The bronzer and contour. I'm also doing this in the shade light because I have very fair skin and I have very kind of gray undertones. And to me, I feel like this is one of my favorites for that. And again, I'm just blending this out with a sponge. And I feel like this just gives me the exact type of contour that I am personally looking for, while my skin is still looking glowy and not too matte. But it does get matte later. Gonna go in on those under eyes with some of the concealer. And then just a little bit right here on my chin. Now we're going to go in with the Camo blush in color Lilac. This is the first time I'm using this applicator. I usually use this applicator, which if you've been in my lives, you know how much I rant and rave about how much I hate those applicators. Love the color, hate the applicator, and I am loving this color. It is just a little pop of color. Going in with my favorite HD powder in Soft Luminescence on just a little puff underneath my eyes and just patting that in to the creases. Again, I'm older. I'm 38 years old, and look at the difference between what it looked like before and what it looks like now. Just putting that in my under eye. Going in with my setting spray. We're going to let that kind of set for a second. Taking a little more of that powder on a brush and then just kind of flipping that all over. This part is not something that I usually do. I don't usually use a lip liner, but we're going in today with this one. This is color Pinky Swear. And last but not least, their lip oil Glimmer finish in color Candy Coated. And this is just beautiful. I didn't think that I liked the lip liner, but I do like the lip liner. I'm not really a lip liner girl. I have a pretty defined lip already, so I usually don't need it. But this is nice. And this is a full face of e.l.f. without the mascara because I'm going to do that in another video. So thank you so much for hanging out today. I'm so sorry that it was so long, but I love you.